Hello, I'm David Chen. This is a video that has been made for NV501, a graduate level class at Grand Canyon University. In answering the university's disposition survey, I would like to point out that the operative words for each item on the survey began with educators should. I think we can all agree that educators should believe that students can learn, that we should model integrity, and that we should support everything else that was listed on the survey. Sadly, our education system is broken. Teachers have known this for years. There have been growing issues with student behavior, the lack of administrative and parental support, and the ongoing social wars that in some states have culminated in book banning and restrictions on how to teach about the history of race relations. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, between February of 2020 and May of 2022, 300,000 teachers left the teaching profession. Another 50,000 have left following the start of the current school year. I was one of these people. And so I would like to address some of the topics on the GCU survey. In a 2022 study by the Yale Child Center, of nearly 22,000 high school students, 69.5% said that they found school boring. 75% expressed negative attitudes towards their school. How are teachers supposed to teach students if they don't even want to be there? There are far too many students who are being socially promoted while lacking the academic prerequisites to succeed. How are teachers supposed to teach grade-level instructional objectives to students who lack the foundational skills that are needed to learn, grow, and progress? The week before I quit, a student threw a water bottle which shattered the clock on the classroom wall. Another threw a shoe at my head. When I tried talking to the students about their behavior, they laughed at me. When I called parents, some of them complained about why I had called them. "Well, you're the teacher. Why don't you do your job?" said one of the parents. When I sought help from my building administration, I was told to step up my class management or to find another job. I decided to find another job. Where was my social justice? One of my administrative supervisors told me that it's important for students to be happy. I was told that if a student wanted to wear Crocs to my class, he should be allowed to wear Crocs, because this made him happy. Geez Louise, I was a chef instructor. Crocs were a violation of the county's food safety and sanitation dress code. I knew this. The student knew this. The administrators knew this. I even called the parents to make sure that they knew this. So why was the student's happiness prioritized over the instructional need to have him properly dressed so that he could be in the kitchen, engaged in hands-on cooperative learning? Do I think that teachers should be warm and friendly? Of course I do. Am I able to do this? I'm autistic. I lack the ability to provide emotional warmth. It's all I can do just to interact with people. Every time I have to physically interact with someone, there's a part of me that just wants to scream and to run away. I am personally astonished that I was able to survive as a teacher for 32 years. My experience included 17 years as an elementary teacher and 15 as a culinary arts instructor. Since I wasn't clinically diagnosed until I was in my late 50s, most of my teaching experience was completed without ADA accommodations. In far too many communities, teachers often feel isolated. Why are so many parents not engaged with the education of their children? Kids are supposed to be in school, and yet my school had a 20% truancy rate. Several of my students had issues with behavior, and yet whenever I called home or sent an email, almost nothing happened. One parent even complained about me because she said that I had been calling her too much about concerns over her daughter's behavior. Her daughter was the one who threw the water bottle that shattered the classroom clock, and yet I was the problem? What's up with that? Like many teachers in this country, I have reflected upon my experience and have come to the conclusion that the deck is stacked against us. We're not working on a level playing field, and we haven't been for many years. I was a teacher for 32 years. It was an honor and a privilege to have been a teacher. But I just can't do it anymore. Logging off.